received the Nobel Peace Prize.
Heinz Alfred Kissinger was born in 1923 in Germany. Persecuted for being Jewish, he fled the Nazis and moved to the United States. A few years later, during World War II, Kissinger got a chance to face his former country. He joined the US Army and led a team that hunted down former Nazis. Even though he had permission to use violence, he chose to treat local civilians with respect. But how do you go from war hero to war criminal? One word: diplomacy. In the 1970s, Kissinger became the face of American diplomacy. He made deals with the Soviet Union to limit nuclear weapons, and with China to give them a seat at the United Nations by kicking out Taiwan. But it was in Vietnam that his actions became very controversial. After Nixon was elected, he wanted to pull out of the Vietnam War without looking weak. So, while still negotiating with the Viet Cong, Kissinger and Nixon secretly approved bombings in Cambodia, a neutral country, to cut off communist supply lines. The result? Over 100,000 civilians killed, and chaos that led to civil war. And yet, Kissinger received the Nobel Peace Prize for his peace efforts in Vietnam. Meanwhile, the war dragged on, the South collapsed, and Vietnam was reunified under the communist flag. Seen by some as a brilliant strategist, Kissinger was a man of action and a strong believer in realpolitik. But to others, he represents a cold and calculated diplomacy, where peace is just a cover and national interests matter more than innocent lives. Lives that became collateral damage in a ruthless political game, where even